dawn of humanity, before the great flood drowned the world in judgment, there walked beings of unimaginable power and terror. The Nephilim. These were no mere men. They were giants, hybrids of the divine and the mortal, whose very existence shook the foundations of creation. Today we unveil the truth, who they were, where they came from, their prophesied return in the end times, and the irrefutable biblical proof. The Nephilim were the mighty ones, the giants of legend, towering figures whose strength and stature dwarfed ordinary humans. Described as heroes of old, men of renown, they were warriors, tyrants, and demigods who dominated the earth. But their glory was laced with darkness. They embodied rebellion against the Creator, spreading violence and corruption wherever they trod. Biblical proof abounds. In Genesis 6:4 it is written, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward, when the sons of God went into the daughters of humans and had children by them." This verse reveals them as offspring of forbidden unions, not just tall tales, but historical terrors. Later in Numbers 13:33, Israelite spies report from Canaan. "We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim." These were no metaphors. These giants, like Goliath of Gath, measured up to 9 feet tall or more, wielding weapons that crushed armies. Their origins lie in a cosmic transgression. The sons of God, fallen angels, divine beings who rebelled against heaven, descended to earth, lured by the beauty of human women. These watchers, as ancient texts call them, abandoned their heavenly posts to mate with mortals, birthing the Nephilim as hybrid abominations. Genesis 6:1-2 sets the stage. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. This unholy alliance corrupted humanity's gene pool, filling the earth with violence. God himself lamented in Genesis 6:5-6. "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled." The flood was no accident. It was divine intervention to purge this demonic infestation. Yet echoes persisted post-flood, suggesting some survived or the incursion repeated. But the story doesn't end with the ark. The Bible prophesies a return of Nephilim-like horrors in the last days, echoing the pre-flood era. Jesus warned in Matthew 24:37, "As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man." In Revelation 9, abyssal locusts with human faces and lions' teeth emerge, perhaps symbolic of released Nephilim spirits or new hybrids. Ancient apocrypha like the Book of Enoch, referenced in Jude 1:14-15, detail imprisoned angels awaiting release for final judgment, their offspring spirits roaming as demons. Modern interpretations link UFO phenomena and genetic experiments to this return, but the Bible is clear. Evil will peak before Christ's victory. The Nephilim stand as a warning. When heaven and earth collide in rebellion, judgment follows. Yet hope endures. God promises restoration for the faithful. From Genesis to Revelation, the proof is etched in Scripture. Will you heed the giant's shadow or stand in the light? The end times draw near,